Inside this building is a massive apartment that looks like it used to be a warehouse. This is insane. And there's a staircase. This is pretty crazy.
20-foot ceiling.
And this place has 3 roof decks. In fact, every apartment in this building is oversized. And not only are we gonna learn what it's like to live in some of the biggest apartments anywhere in New York City, this is the exact same neighborhood that I already live in, where I pay rent instead of actually owning anything. So this is gonna be very interesting for me in a speculative sort of way. We're right near Lower Manhattan, downtown Brooklyn, and I'm already familiar with every local restaurant. There's ramen, this one's my favorite, flowers, melons, more melons, Yards, Dale. Not only do they have local coffee, they've got all the best pastries and sweets you will ever find, and the cinnamon buns are the best. And there's a full-size grocery store, a bagel factory, one of the few factories left in America with actual shopping carts, and there's City Bike, local deli, dental, vision, and even though it's a quiet neighborhood, the benefit is that you've got these cute little side streets where your neighbors have gardens and porches and bird baths. How long before a pigeon finds this? And there's a secondhand bike dealer. Bikes on the car, bikes on the street, and a bike attached to a fence. This is the number. Now the actual apartment is on 6th Avenue, right by this little coffee place. This is what the street itself looks like. There's a local pub, and they have golden pizza, which is probably a waste of money. And across the street from the City Bikes, that's where the building is. It looks old, but it's new. And just look at how calm and peaceful the entire neighborhood is. It's all residential. Perfect place to live. Unless you're a lunatic. So Jessica, have you brought me to a warehouse or an apartment?
I brought you to an apartment that looks like a townhouse, but has warehouse height ceilings. We have a little bit of construction going on today, but that's the nature of the beast, right?
How tall are the ceilings in here?
They're about 10 feet. I'm 5'4" plus 3 with heels, so very tall.
Yeah, Jessica is the expert. We're here to see what, 2 apartments?
We're here to see 2 apartments.
2 apartments.
Although I have 3, technically.
Ooh, how many units in the building?
There's 3 in the building. What's cool about that is instead of building 4 units, which would have been appropriate for the zoning here, the developer opted for higher ceilings on all floors, including double height on the top floor.
How much is this one we're in now?
This one that we're in right now is $1,795,000. And we have a beautiful terrace right off of the primary bedroom.
So probably the coolest thing about this is that it's a corner unit in 2 directions. The living room faces east and north, and we're gonna see the bedrooms in a second, but you see all that light? These are facing west. The staging in here also makes it easy to set up.
Yeah, I used gigantic furniture in this space just to show how big the apartment is. Like that couch is 108 inches long. You could use one that's much smaller.
I also think the only thing you'd probably wanna add would be a TV right there. That's the TV spot. Also, we are we third or second floor?
You're probably about 2-3 feet higher than you normally would be.
Because of the ceiling height.
On the lower floor, yeah.
And next to our awesome sitting area, 8-person table. There we go.
There we go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Is this gas or no?
It is not. We have a fully electric appliance package in the building.
Really, everything's electric.
Everything is electric.
So this beautiful stove, no gas.
No gas. No gas intentionally. We're trying to move with the wave of eco-friendliness, but you have a killer vented hood with a high CFM.
It was stolen and then brought to this warehouse apartment.
Bertazzoni!
How fast does this thing heat up?
I mean, pretty quickly. You can boil water in 90 seconds. Plus, you can clean this so much easier. I cook all the time. You take some Windex, whoosh, right over the stove, and you're done. No crusty, greasy, gross stuff with your gas stove.
Some of us still want that, man. Don't take it from me.
So we've got a French door fridge with a little bit of plaster on it.
Ooh, I see you got
Plaster
some-
doesn't come with the apartment.
Can I have this?
Yeah, absolutely. There's a 2-door freezer, and then you have 2 larger bins on the bottom.
Solid water pressure. There's also lots of drawers and stuff everywhere. Every cabinet is really large. Plus you have a cute little kitchen window. What is this? Ooh, the pull-out trash bin. What's also nice is you've got the peninsula. 7 or 8 stools can fit there. And look at all the stuff on these counters. You could set stuff out for guests. You could clutter it with appliances. Tangerine sparkling waters. A lot of apartments claim they have chef kitchens, but this one is way more of that than the others. And between the living and dining areas here, this thing is just made to entertain. Now the bedrooms are spread out throughout the apartment?
They sure are, and one of the things that we did purposely is if somebody wanted a larger living area, this is a non-load bearing wall.
Oh, really?
Well, it functions amazingly as a 3-bedroom. If you wanted a tremendous 2, you could do that super easy.
As an actual bedroom, this is pretty nice. We've got 2 smaller size beds at the moment. But check out the closet, it's massive. And if you wanted to keep it this way or make it like an office or something, the space is here. I suppose it would also be like a good Airbnb room if you wanted to like rent this out and live with strangers to kind of earn back some of your investment. You can bathe like an astronaut in here.
What I really enjoy about the stylistic choices here is you have a big vanity in your secondary bathroom instead of one of those little mini ones.
Oh, you mean the mirror?
No, the vanity itself.
This thing?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know there was a difference, but there is. Look at this cabinet. It's got a really sweet design. There's like a drawer and stuff in here, and when you close it, you've got these. That kind of matches the floor tile. These are also heated. The medicine cabinet is seriously massive. Nice deep tub for taking a bath. And what's also gonna matter to somebody is there's a lot of room by the throne. You won't miss a TikTok ever again from this position. Out in the hall, we have a coat closet. And because of the ceiling height, every closet here is gigantic, and they make you feel small. What's this? Okay, linens. And across from the linens, this is where the laundry is going to go in here. You can see the hookup, you can see the vent, and you can see the taps. Plus inside, there's even a little light, so there's no excuse to be dirty just because it was nighttime and you didn't want to do your laundry. The terrace is bigger than where I live. I can't hear you, you're too far away.
Really nice surprise on the second floor. You don't normally get outdoor space like this because of zoning issues, or I should say DOB doesn't usually allow a terrace on the second floor in the front, so we were lucky that we were able to put one in the back.
And if that terrace wasn't good enough, look at the bedroom.
Got a massive king-size bed in here, and you have plenty of other room for like an armoire, a standing mirror, whatever you want. And huge TV on the wall if you like that in the bedroom.
Also, the terrace is west, and these are also north. So the whole apartment, 3 exposures, that's why it's so bright. At what point does a terrace become a balcony?
So, never, because a terrace has to have something underneath it. A balcony is completely free hanging.
And then you can go shopping when you get dressed in the morning, I guess.
Yeah, you have tons of closet space in here. So you've got one
Oh my
closet
goodness.
on this side. Do pull-ups in your closet.
You could. So the bathroom, it's actually 2 bathrooms. In here we have another fancy schmancy shower. And then on the other side we have a nice big tub. There's also a nice window, the whole thing's super bright. Plus, who doesn't like golden faucets? Look at that. Massive mirrored mirror. Fancy tube light. And we've got some green outside. Since this is attached to the big bedroom, it's also completely private. Now the medium-sized bedroom is actually this one right here. What size bed? Gives you a good idea of just how big this room is. Like, look at all that space. Dresser, TV.
And the room is even big enough that if you wanted to flip the bed sideways, you have enough room to do it no matter which way you put your furniture.
We'll go see the secret one.
Sure are. Oh, look at the ceiling height. Come on in.
What? This is insane. And there's a staircase. This is pretty crazy.
So floor plate might look a little bit familiar. Same type of bedroom layout in the back. Living room is the same too, but guess what's not here? The third bedroom. Instead you have stairs.
Oh yeah, that third bedroom was over here, but now we have...
So this is what it looks like with no third bedroom if you want that really dramatic feel on the second floor. But you're not gonna get it because it's 20-foot ceilings. It'll be nice, but not as nice as this.
What does this sell for?
This sold for $2.5 million, including a parking spot.
What's crazy is that this same 2.5 million will get you like a shoebox in Manhattan, which you can see from the windows in this building. So before we examine the differences in this place, there's a lot that's similar to what we just looked at downstairs. The beautiful kitchen is the same, except for maybe the lights. These kind of glow when you turn them on. That looks cool. And speaking of lighting, these, I don't know how much they do just because there's so much natural light already. Got that same incredible stove, Bertazzoni dishwasher, and the magic microwave. If we traverse this hallway, we're gonna find 2 of the bedrooms in the exact same location as the others, but look at this room. In the apartment downstairs, this was the primary suite. And if you look out the window here, you can actually kind of see the edge of the balcony, and you can see One World Trade. The primary suite is actually located upstairs in this unit. We've got the same massive closets, and the bathroom itself is also almost the same. Shower, but we don't have the secondary tub. I really like that ice light though, that looks cool. There we go, that's what it looks like. And we've got the 2 sinks, so this could totally be a primary bedroom in any other luxury apartment, except for this one. Now next to this room, we've got an identical, and the laundry is even in the exact same place in the hallway. Secondary bath is the same, but because we're in this special penthouse, everything else is different. The entryway here is also a little bit different because of the design. You've got this hallway that you kind of walk up through. Right over here, we've got our first closet. Jessica, how much will curtains cost?
Curtains are very expensive. So if you get good ones in here, you're probably spending 30 to 40 grand.
I would just go to Home Depot and get some paper shades and connect them.
No, spending $2.5 million, you might want something a little fancier.
How high is this?
20-foot ceilings.
This is a long staircase. But wait, there's even more. And that's because there's something special about this place. 2 things that are special, actually. This is the first of 2 decks. Not only is this shaped like a little tiny house, you've got a direct view of One World Trade, and you can see the Empire State Building. How cool is that? You can also see the rest of the neighborhood because this direction faces east. And over here, you can actually see a windmill, which is doing something because it's a little windy right now. I legitimately couldn't afford to furnish this place. There's more outdoor space here than most apartments have interior space. Water, electric. This is definitely a massive one-of-a-kind place. And you see that down there? This is definitely overkill. This is our view. We're facing the city, and this is all attached to this primary suite. That hallway and this door lead to the living room. This brings you inside to the actual bedroom. And this door, which is still under construction, that leads into the apartment's bathroom, or the bedroom's bathroom. I'm almost at a loss for words for just how impressive this is. There's not enough patio furniture in the IKEA catalog to fill up this whole place. You're gonna have to go somewhere else, maybe CB2. I also like how there's water on each side, meaning either of these impressive decks could be a garden if you want that. I would want that. Back inside, we have the primary bedroom. How's the closet? Oh yeah. This is like an extra bedroom right here. And the cool thing is that it's got a beautiful attached full-size bath. Still under construction. These will be gold because these are the gold. And the interesting thing about this bath is that we've got the patio door. If you want to walk out here in your bathrobe, you can. And that's your view. And this place is so massive and impressive, I don't even think they're gonna have to stage it. There's nowhere else in New York where you can get something this big for this price. And it looks just as good as the downstairs apartment minus the furniture, so you'll have to use your imagination. Shout out to Jessica for showing us some awesome stuff. Her info's right here.
2 times in 1 week, how lucky am I?
Buy some real estate. See you in the next video.